Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the On Season Sports Podcast YouTube page. First things first, we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in and watching these videos. You also can find us at Spotify and Podbean.com at the On Season Sports Podcast. This video will be one of the 32 NFL team grades, just clips from our podcast from before, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
All right, the Baltimore Ravens. Kind of a weird one to me. I gave the Baltimore Ravens a B. They picked
Time out. You said a B?
a B. Patrick Queen.
I disagree.
Patrick Queen. For the 20th pick, he was my number one linebacker to go. I thought
Besides
they might
Simmons.
go running back besides Simmons. I thought they would go running back first round, even if they didn't go linebacker. J.K. Dobbins is a steal in the second round. And then they go with anyone know how to say the inside D lineman from
Matabuke?
Texas A&M? Matabuke. After trading with the Patriots, they got a good pick there. What got me was their later picks really didn't. In my mind, it was kind of the same as the Falcons. They took players where they could have, but they didn't. Just positional fillings. I know you guys are all going to say that it's higher, but I think my favorite pick that they had, besides Malik Harrison at the end of the fourth, or no, not right in the middle of the third, was good. But Devin Duvernay from Texas, that's who I wanted the Packers to trade up and get. Obviously, they stayed where they were and picked a tight end or whatever in that round. So, yeah, I'm giving them a B.
This was my A plus.
Okay.
I think Patrick Queen was my second linebacker, and they never take LSU players because Ozzie Newsome went to Alabama, so he always held a grudge, and he's no longer there. Obviously, J.K. Dobbins in the second is a great pick, and he's kind of the same running back or similar to Mark Ingram, so he's a good complement, and then replacement once Mark Ingram ends up retiring. Duvernay and Prochet really helps their receivers that were one of their bigger needs. I said Malik Harrison could start on most NFL teams, and he's now their number 2 inside linebacker. And what else here? Guard was one of their other big needs, and they got one in the fourth. So I mean,
They got one in the third and fourth. A guard.
The third was a tackle.
Oh, it was?
Phillips is a tackle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they drafted playmakers throughout this entire draft, rounds 1 through 7, because Geno Stone was getting a little bit of hype as a developmental player. So I think that they easily won the draft, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Alex. They definitely knocked this draft right out the park. You know, Patrick Queen and Malik Harrison, those are great linebackers, especially Harrison getting him in the third round. That was a great pick right there. You already know J.K. Dobbins is by far my favorite running back prospect out of this draft class. So, also one of my other favorite picks was James Prochet in the 6th round. I kind of figured that dude was going to go in like the 4th, 5th round, but having him fall, I just feel like that's just a great value, especially to build on a high explosive offense for the Baltimore Ravens.
Cool. Well, what was it? Did you have a A plus?
Oh yeah, I had an A plus.
I also went with an A plus for them. I think they easily won the draft. They were my only A plus of all the teams. I think they got value at nearly every pick. 28 overall with Patrick Queen, I think, is a great player for them. And also, Alex said Malik Harrison's a great pick at the end of the 3rd round or early 4th round pick from Ohio State. I think those are 2 great picks. I love the wide receivers that they took. Devin Duvernay, and James Prochet from SMU. I think those are 2 really good players. I wish the Packers would have taken either one of those guys. No, I think the Ravens knocked it out of the park and improved their team on both sides of the ball.
I'm gonna defend my B as I gave earlier. I guess when it comes down to it, they take Patrick Queen. Yes, they need an inside linebacker, perfect pick for them. But throughout the whole draft, I felt like they needed to go defense more. Their offense is probably one of the highest, the most efficient offense in the AFC, let alone the Chiefs. Okay. But I think they needed to go edge, like an edge rusher, like a big name edge rusher in general.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously nothing fell to them. That's why it wasn't that. But yeah, that's why.
I don't know, because I feel like they didn't have a whole lot of holes, so they were just kind of in a position to take
Yeah,
what's available.
I think the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs were kind of in this. The draft was like they can't fuck up. Like any pick they do will help the team.
Yeah.
And as long as they were filling holes, because they didn't really have any, they haven't lost any big names, did they?
No,
From
they just
last
kept
year, at
gaining
least.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Except like Matt Judon, but actually no, he's still there. So
yeah.